Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode. We are on the run today with the man himself, the world record holder in the 60-meter hurdles. He was the 2021 Olympic trials champion in the 110 hurdles, the Grant Holloway. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay. I have to taper him sometimes. Okay, Grant, let's dive right into it. What everybody wants to know. You ran that 1281 super fast, this much like a hair off of the world record. Were you disappointed when you crossed the line? What was going through your head?
Not more so disappointed, but I know I'm on the right track. I took, this season has been nothing but great to me. From the indoor season with the 729 to leading up to this race, running 13-0 and 13-1 consistently throughout the whole season. I think when I got to trials in my mind, I was like, all right, the breakthrough's coming because that's usually what happens. You stay consistent, and then sooner or later you'll have one of those breakthroughs. It's so funny because I was talking to Joanna Hayes about it, like probably 3 or 4 days before the meet even started, and I was like, I've been staying consistent. I'm healthy. I know what I need to do. Um, I think this is going to be the weekend. And she was like, look, you know your body better than anybody else. Don't just don't tell me. Show the world that you can do it. So then that first round I ran 13:11. I think I did really, really well. That was like my third fastest time of the whole season. I ran 13:07 and then 13:10. And just to double back that with that 13:11 was good. And then that next day, the warm up was good. The track was hot. We had a good tailwind. I think all the stars were aligned that day for me to run fast. And 1281 popped up on the board. And then for the final, it was just one of the things where it was like, all right, time don't matter no more. All the time chasing is over with. Just place top three, do what you need to do, and punch your ticket to Tokyo.
So after you ran that 1281, we saw Mike Holloway, your coach, basically like calm down. It looked like you were like your eyes, you were seeing red. We were like, this is gonna be a crazy final. So it was interesting to see you basically having to like dial it down a little bit and realize like let's just save it for Tokyo.
Yeah, it was. It. I don't want to say it necessarily sucked having to run 2 rounds after that. That major performance, but the schedule was already made and we knew what had to be done. Um, for me, I was lit. I think for anybody that knows me, I show my emotion very, very well. It was one of the things where you shatter your PR, you see you shatter the Olympic trials record, you see you shatter all these major times that have been standing for such a long time, and then you got to calm down because you got to run again in an hour and a half, an hour. So, for me to have Coach Holloway there to calm me down was great. For me to see that time on the board was great. And then for me to punch my ticket to my first Olympic Games and, call myself an Olympian is also great. But, you got to take it in full stride. I leave on the 24th for Tokyo, so it's nothing but work from here on out. I've been working my butt off for the last couple of days, just watching film and doing cardio. So I know I'll be prepared when I get there.
It sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds like you're ready. We already know that the world record is in your hands. Just got to get that Olympic title that you want, that you were telling me about in our last interview. Now, you said you're lit. We see your emotions on the track. It's obvious. I want to know, what is your race day playlist? What are you
Oh
listening
man.
to? What gets you like that?
So if I tell you my race day playlist, you'd be like you're lying. But that weekend I was really into like old school oldies. So I was listening
How
to
old?
like 1980s, like just a whole bunch of old like right the OJ brothers, the Ozzy brothers. Like I was just listening to like a whole bunch of like calm, cool, collected stuff. So then like basically when I got out there on the track, it was like, okay, let's stay calm, let's do it. We got a whole bunch of, we got two more rounds. Well, at that point, we had 2 rounds to go, the semis and the finals. And for the finals, I had to bump some Future, I had to bump some Jay-Z, I had to bump. Actually, it's pretty good because the Johnson brothers are in the back, Boogie and Chris, and they were playing like a whole bunch of Jay-Z. So it added that flavor, that tone to it with everything going on. So my main goal was just to stay calm. Um, I was one of the last events, so the waiting game was hard. You watch Trayvon Bromell, you watch Fred, you watch Ronnie. Um, you watch Michael Norman, you watch Michael Cherry, you watch Randolph. You watch all those people go in
Mm-hmm.
those main events, um, and then you're like, dang, I still have another 3 4 days to go. So my main goal was just to stay calm, cool, and collected the whole time. And then when it was time to flip that switch, I was able to flip it.
And you did remain really calm. Like you said, you were just watching everybody go, including the people you were staying in an Airbnb with. You were staying with Kyra and Marquise Dindy. So watching them compete and like coming back every day, and you're just like, I got
Yeah.
another week.
Yeah, it worked out well for us because Kyra set the tone. Kyra, I think I ran Friday, Saturday. I think Kyra set it off on Thursday. But then, like, you watch on Sunday, you watch, I think it was the women's 100, the women's 100-meter hurdles, the women's 400. And like I don't quote me, but I'm not positive about the whole schedule. I know those three events were the prime time ones. But you watch those events and then you're like, dang, this track is fast. This track is fast. And then Kyra sets it off on Thursday. So now you're like, okay, one more day, one more day, one more day. And then Friday comes. For me and Dindy, we both do our prelim round. We both qualify. Denny has a day off, and then you double back to me the next day, and just putting that energy in the house, setting the tone is good for us. I left my medal out on the table the whole night so Dindy could see it, his family could see it, so they could be like, all right, Dindy knows what needs to be done, whether if it's bronze, whether if it's silver, or whether if it's gold. Just get that medal around your neck so you can be like, all right, I did this, and I'm going to Tokyo.
And that he did. That he did. You okay, you motivated him. No, but he was a monster before that. Now, there's been talk that you may end up on this relay pool. Your name was in the mix somehow. What do you think about that?
Um, I'm okay with it. Excuse me. I'm okay with it, honestly. My main goal is, of course, everybody knows me. So long as I am able to focus on my hurdles for 3 days straight, I'll do whatever I gotta do for the team. I told Michael Norman that. I told Rod Benjamin that. I told Trayvon. I told Fred. I told Noah. Um, I told basically, the people that are expected to be on the relay. Whatever happens for my event, just let me focus on that. And then, if you guys really want me to run, if you guys really lobby me to do any leg, whether first, second, third, or fourth, um, I'll be ready. I told Coach Holloway, the head coach of the Olympic team, um, I'm the best fifth man in track and field history. I don't think anybody can come off the bench and give what I can give. Either if it's out the blocks, on the back stretch, on the curve, um, or if it's first leg for the 4x4, second leg. I don't think anybody can do what I can do off the bench, off the bench.
Four by
So
four.
yeah, 4x4, 4x1, 4x2, 4x8, um, steeplechase.
Okay.
I feel like I am, the best fifth man in track and field history. And I keep saying fifth man because, for those who don't know, basketball has an award called six man. Six man come off the bench, rather if he's scoring 20
Mm-hmm.
points, 15 points, he comes off the bench and he provides. I will admit I'm not the best 400-meter guy or 4x1 guy with the pool that we have now. But if someone goes down and you need the next man up, I think I'm the best fit for that, and I'll stand by that comment every day and twice on Sunday. So I
Oh
know
wow.
I told the guys, I said, look, if you need me, I'm ready. If you don't, then hey, I'm cheering you guys on. So just give me the word and I'll be ready.
Give Grant Holloway the baton. Wonder Boy status. Because you said you were talking to Michael Norman. I was talking about
Yeah,
the 4x1. And you were talking about the
oh,
4x4.
Oh, well, I was talking to Michael Norman in Budapest. I talked to Rye and Eugene. I told Ronnie while he was doing starts, I said, just let me know. Trayvon and Marvin Bracy in Jacksonville, when I was there, I had told them. Um, I think my hopes for the 4x1 are kind of slim at this point, only because my finals for my 110 hurdles is on the 5th, the same day as the prelim round for the 4x1. So I know I won't be thinking about that then. But once I'm an Olympic medalist and I have that medal around my neck, I think it'll be to the point where if they need me, I'll be ready. If they don't, then I'll be in I won't be in the stands. I'll be in the village in my room, most likely watching them. But I
You,
just my thing is I just want everybody to win. If that includes me or this includes me, I'm fine with that.
no, you know that they're running 43, right?
That's fine. I'm ready.
You're about to
I
have
run.
Randolph Ross coming to you with like 42 heat.
That's fine, and I'm ready for it. Respectfully.
Okay, okay, okay. Please quote him on that. Now, what event other than your own are you most excited to watch in Tokyo?
And definitely excited for the 100 hurdles for females. I think that is going to be a very remarkable event. The women's 200 is going to be absolutely crazy as well. The women's 100, I think, just speaks volume for itself. Then you have the men's 400, and I'm doing this in order. The men's 400, I think, is going to be another great event. I think everybody is slowly showing, who they are, what their training's like, how they're going to be in Tokyo. For me, myself, of course, I'm excited for my event. I've been thinking about this moment maybe for 5 years, ever since 2016, and when I actually did not make the World Junior team in 2016, so I had to report to college early. And for those who don't know, I'll give you a little story. When Devin Allen won in 16, there was an open lane. That was David Oliver's lane. So for me, I was like, okay, I watched that race maybe 1,000 times. And for me, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be in that open lane. I'm going to be in that open lane. I'm going to be in that open lane. So when I had the opportunity in 2021, I was like, okay, I'm in the open lane and I know what to do because I've watched this race 1,000 times. I know what this is going to feel like. I know what the crowd's going to sound like. Like I kind of just put myself in that situation and I kind of just visualized it and I was like, okay, this is my moment. And regardless of if it's first, second, or third, they all have the same meaning and same value. I'm going to make sure I punch my ticket to Tokyo. So I'm excited for my event as well. But the women's 100 meter hurdles is definitely the event I am most excited for, and then the women's 100 and the men's 400 definitely going down the list as well.
Understandable. Now, do you think that with everything that's been going on, with no spectators, do you think that that's going to affect your experience going to the Olympics?
Um, expect say that one more time. What's the word I'm trying to say?
I don't know, what word are you trying to
What
say.
did you say? Expect? No, you just said it's going to expect my experience. No, what experience? What did you say before experience?
I said it's gonna affect.
Effect, bro. I'm tripping. Oh, my fault. I think
No, because
I
I had
think
to think back too.
um affecting my experience, yes. But to focus on the task at hand, no. I was fortunate enough to run on the indoor circuit this past just past February, and there was no fans. I was able to set the world record with no fans, so I expect nothing less from myself when I get there. The big thing is focusing on me. I'm not trying to get too far ahead. I still have almost 2 weeks to prepare myself for the travel, the getting acclimated, and then doing some training there. So I still have time until my event goes off. But the main goal is to execute 10 hurdles on the third, execute 10 hurdles on the fourth, and execute 10 hurdles on the fifth. So I'm just taking a day at a time. And when my opportunity comes, I'll be ready. But for the fans, yes, I think it's gonna suck to have no open ceremony. I think it's gonna suck to do all this COVID testing and protocols and all the stuff that we have to do as athletes just to run, I think it's gonna suck. But it really shows how bad someone wants it. Um,
Hmm.
I'm willing to go through all the COVID testing of people jabbing me in my damn nose. I'm willing to do anything that is, possible so I can get on that track and run. I've been thinking about this moment, like I said, since 2016, and I'm not about to let this woman COVID or this guy COVID, affect my experience. So, I'm ready. I'm taking it in full stride. I'm gonna do all the paperwork that I need to do, and I'll be ready.
That's a good way to look at things. Remaining extremely positive and just focusing on what you need to focus on.
I'm the
Now,
positive guy, you know.
you you are with every also, the no spectators. All of this, all of these negative things have been bringing more attention to track and field. So what I've been seeing, and I've been seeing a whole lot of track athletes, sponsoring with people. I saw Christina Clemens with Doritos. Who
That's
who
big.
who is your main brand that you just like, hey, I'm here. I use your
Uh,
brand all the time. Sponsor
yeah, I
me.
mean, I don't really. I'm not. I'm very simplistic. I don't have one of those brands where it's like I use it every day. Um, if you ask me who I want to sponsor me, it's whoever wants to take a shot on me. I'm not I'm not one of the people saying like I'm only Doritos, I'm only Lay's. I don't know if that's the same brand to be honest. I think I messed up. But I'm not I'm oh perfect. I'm not Aquafina or Dasani. Everybody that huge Dasani talk in Eugene, Oregon was hilarious. But like, my thing is if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. Um, I'm very happy with my main brand, the Three Stripe brand, the only winning brand, Adidas. I think they treat me with the utmost respect with everything going on. But if you ask me, other companies, whether if it's Doritos, whether if it's Toyota, whether if it's Tesla, whether if it's Apple, I'm just a guy, who's willing to, help your brand grow. I'm a guy who's willing to, you know, show the product love. I'm a guy who has a good following. I think we can always work together. No free shout outs, but free shout outs. But if you need me, come find me. My DMs are open. Not to everybody though. I gotta put that out there. But our DMs are open for business, and let's just do some business.
Love it. Grant Holloway's DMs are open for business. You heard it here. Anybody. He's multifaceted. He's willing to grow anybody's brand. All right. Thank you so
Oh,
much
actually,
for meeting with
let me
me.
take a shot. Let me take a shot real quick. Actually,
Okay. Who?
um, Atlanta phase for gaming. Hey, I'm here. Google my network. I'm ready. I'm ready to game. Just give me to out the Olympics and I'll try for the team.
Atlanta phase for gaming.
Yeah, you won't know it. You don't game, but for everybody that hears this, take it a shot. Worst case
Okay, you heard it here
scenario,
first.
they'll
Grant Holloway needs to be your guy. Yeah.
worst case scenario,
For
they'll see it, they'll quote tweet me, and I win. But hey, it's worth a shot. Why not?
Sounds good. Sounds good. Thank you so much for meeting with me, Grant, especially with your busy schedule. I wish you the best in Tokyo. I hope that world record is yours. I hope that gold medal is yours, and all the
Thank you
best.
so much. Thank you, thank you, thank
Catch my
you.
episodes on FloTrack.org/on the run. FloTrack's Twitter, FloTrack's Instagram, my Instagram _Serenity D. Thank you so much.